much. Thank you very much, Isabella, for that opening prayer. This is the right time to invite our doctor. Today it is health talk. We are having a break from our academic issues. Now I want to switch our minds to health. May we welcome our doctor, Dr. Namulwana Joan. You're welcome to senior1.org.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, guys. Good morning, members.
Good morning.
I'm Namulwana Joan from
Good morning.
State Center 3. Are you ready for the presentation?
Yes. Excuse me, madam. I can't hear you properly.
Yes, doctor, you can a little bit increase on the voice. You're a bit low.
Okay, I work with Nothing Operation Center, Health Center 3. We are going to talk about how we can keep our lives healthy. So, if you need anything after the presentation, my contact is down there. I hope you can see it all. Talking about how to maintain and how to grow our lives healthy. Below we have the pillars of a healthy life. Okay, who of you knows what's a healthy life first of all? Yes, please. What's a healthy life? What does a healthy life mean? Yes, I'm seeing Juanita raising up the hand. Yes, please, go on. Yes, Joel. Joel, I'm not getting you. Joel. Okay, if there's any other person, you can tell us what a healthy life means. Okay, to not waste time, a healthy life is living a life free disease. So when your life is free from any disease, that's what we mean by a healthy life. Have we got it?
Yes.
Yes, please. Hello.
Yes, doctor, they can hear you.
Okay, so beneath we have the pillars. We have the pillars of a healthy life. We have the pillars of a healthy life. We have hygiene, a balanced diet, strong nutrition. We have regular physical activity, health awareness, maintaining a regular sleep pattern. So when you follow, yes, please. I'm seeing Joel putting up the hand. Yes, Techno. Do you have anything to ask or to come about? Please go on and ask. Hello.
Yes, doctor, I think we shall have a session for our questions.
Yes.
For now, let's first move on.
Okay.
Members or students, let's use the chat. Then later
Yes.
on, we shall be asking our doctor.
All right.
Yes.
So, what's a health life? A health life means a living a disease-free life. So diseases here range from mild, moderate, and severe. So you do have those diseases that fall in the mild, moderate, and then those that which are severe. Mild examples of diseases have simple wounds, like you got a cut by a razor blade, a knife, etc. We have bruises. So those simple diseases that doesn't take much time to heal. Those we term them as mild diseases. Like now the wound, I hope you can see. Someone got a wound or a cut on the leg or on the limb. So that's what we call simple wounds or that fall under mild diseases. So we have got also those in the moderate illnesses or diseases. For instance, simple cough, we have flu, we have measles, among others. So those diseases take a quite time to heal. Like for instance, 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, among others. So that's why we have in moderate diseases. We have seen the ones in the mild, and then we have seen the ones in the moderate. We also have those in the severe diseases. For instance, severe malaria. What we term as severe malaria, someone comes with chills, like shivering too much, with convulsions, like the temperature when it's high, among others. We also have severe pneumonia, that here a person may need oxygen, even not may, but may need oxygen administration. This person with severe pneumonia can't support his or her life alone. She or he should be taken to the hospital for oxygen support. Yes. We also have those chronic illnesses. For instance, HIV/AIDS, have cancer, among others, skin cancer, and also those cancers that affect our body parts, like the lungs. We have the esophageal cancer, and so on. Are we getting members?
Yes, doctor, we can get you.
Right. So, ways of living a disease-free life. How can you live a disease-free life? We have maintaining our hygiene. So, the ways how we can maintain a disease-free life it's the same. They are the same elements. How like a health life should move on. Maintaining your hygiene, having a balanced diet, regular physical activity, like you go in for the physicals, football, among others. Have health awareness, like the moment you concern yourself sick and then you go to the hospital immediately. Then maintaining a regular sleep pattern. Yeah, those are the ways a disease-free life should be. So I'm going to pass to go them into details so that everyone understands. I've started with hygiene. Hygiene, like for instance, who can tell me what hygiene means? Yes, if I'm to ask what's hygiene. Yes, Isabella.
Hygiene is the general cleanliness of the body.
You mean only the body? Is there anyone, any other person to tell me what hygiene is? Yes, Joel. Joel, go on. Yes, please. Joel, your network is not clear. Yes, Veronica.
Hygiene is the general cleanliness of our bodies and the environment around us.
Very good. Yes, you've got it right. So when we talk about hygiene, hygiene is the general cleanliness of the body and the surrounding or the community to prevent microbes from attaching our body. So what are the microbes? We have the bacteria, we have the viruses, we have the protozoas. So those are the ones. So when you maintain your hygiene of the body and then the surrounding, you'll be free from those microbes that could bring us some diseases, among others. How can our hygiene be promoted? If I'm to ask, how can you maintain your hygiene? Senior one members. Yes, please. Veronica, go on.
By bathing regularly.
Do you bathe regularly?
Yes.
How often daily?
Yes.
How often you bathe a day?
Every day, 2 times.
Only 2 times?
Yes.
Okay, Agava, go on. Yes, Agava.
Cutting our fingernails.
Yes,
Should.
yes, please, you've got it. Alice.
Brushing our teeth daily.
Yes, you've got it right. Patience. Yes, Patience.
Washing our clothes.
Washing our clothes. What do you use to wash our clothes?
Magic and soap.
Yes, you've got it right. So, yes, Joel.
But I don't understand the question. What can you say about people that yet getting this answers?
Okay. These are the ways how we can promote.
You tell teacher that you're not understanding.
That is how can I to look at this?
So
You're saying
let's
people
go
are raising
on.
up. Ask teacher, you're not understanding.
People are reading this answer.
Now, how to understand?
Okay, let's go on. How can hygiene be promoted? Some of the
Let her click there, putting up the hand. She said that she's not understanding, then teacher will start.
who's not understanding?
You see?
Yes, please.
Yes, Viola.
He's teaching you on how to bathe, cutting our fingers and nails short, brushing our teeth, brushing our teeth.
Okay. We can maintain our hygiene in the following ways. Some of them have been told. So cutting our nails and nails short, so as microbes do not hide from our nails, and then even the bathing will be easier, and also cleaning the body very clean. But when you have fingernails, the fingernails when they are long, your body can't be cleaned locally. And also the toenails, they also hide some microbes. Yes. We have brushing our teeth daily after a meal. For instance, after having your breakfast, you brush your teeth. with clean water and a toothpaste or with toothpaste. Then even after lunch, when you eat lunch, you also brush. After supper, you brush. You don't go to bed when you've eaten supper and then you've not brushed. Microbes will hide into the teeth and then hence causing tooth decay. Yes, please. Is there anyone with a concern? Okay, bathing every day with clean water and soap. So some of the members go to bed even without bathing, that it's too cold. Yes, Veronica.
Teacher, at school, brushing
Yes.
after a meal is
Yes.
not possible since we have to read our books.
Yes. Yeah, it may not be possible, but what you can do to keep your teeth clean away from the food you've eaten, not hiding into our teeth. You can at least rinse our mouth after every meal. If at all you cannot be easily accessible to the brushing after every meal. Yes, please. Yes. Okay.
Using clean water can make your teeth clean. If you use that water, the teeth can be smelling.
The teeth. Then you can brush it. But brushing is the best way to go off with those microbes, because a toothbrush removes all, and also that toothpaste removes all the microbes that may be hiding into our teeth. Not so? Okay, washing our clothes and inner wears. For example, the underwears, the outfits, the knickers, among others, with soap, clean water, and maybe deep to kill away those microbes. Then after washing your clothes, they are dry, you can also iron them to finally kill those microorganisms. For example, the bacteria that you can't even see by your naked eyes. Yeah. We have maintaining our hair. How can you maintain your hair? If at all you have long hair, you can comb it, look clean, and bathing it daily. When you can't bathe it daily, how can you keep it clean? So as to go away from the microbes that may be hiding from the hair, like lice that may affect your body and cause some illnesses or diseases. Yes, please. Is there anyone with a concern about how our hygiene be promoted? Yes, members. Okay, since no one has a concern, let's go on. Have drinking boiled water. After drinking clean boiled water, you can't get any water or maybe tap water and then you take it because it's clean. No, you have to first boil that water till the boiling point is reached, and then you leave it to cool, and then you take that clean drinking water. Keeping the compound clean. Cleaning around water sources, for example, boreholes, wells, among others, because some of the microbes are hidden around the water sources where we get water from. Cleaning the latrines or toilets daily. In the morning, you can go and clean it. You can even clean it twice a day, in the morning, afternoon, and then the night, or in the evening, so as to keep away those microbes that we can acquire from the toilets. Yes, please. Is there anyone with a concern? Hello. Okay. Cleaning the animals' houses daily for those with domestic. Okay. Cleaning the animals' houses daily for those. Yes, please. Hello. Yes, Shiva. Namugosa, yes. Shiva.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Agambye ki? Kaibu Shivani. Katulawe tundika kwa
Okay, cleaning the animals' houses daily for those with domestic animals. For example, the hens, the dogs, cows, we have goats, among others. To make sure that every morning you clean those animals' houses to get free away from those microbes that may be hiding from the houses of those animals. So other potential diseases causing environments are broken glass bottles. You can come into contact with a broken glass bottle and then you get a cut or a wound. And when you leave it and you don't go to the health facility, it can develop into other illnesses. For example, the tetanus, you can get a malaria through those fevers, on and off fevers that may be caused by those broken glass bottles and kept for a long period of time. You can attain the malaria, hence leading to death at times. So we have untrimmed fence edges. Untrimmed fence edges can also lead to certain diseases. We have snake bites, that venom that yes, Joel.
Excuse me, which disease is caused by snake bites?
Okay, let me elaborate more on the snake bite. I'm coming. If a snake bites you, it injects a poisonous thing, which is called a venom. And that venom accumulates into the body, hence leading to paralysis of that injured part or the affected part. And that can lead to unconsciousness or permanent paralysis of that part. If at all you don't seek, if you don't seek for care in the hospital immediately. Joel, you've got it?
Yes.
Okay. So the second element, we have nutrition. Hygiene is done. We have nutrition. What's nutrition, members? Hello, what's nutrition? Yes, Jova. Yes, please, go on.
Nutrition is the process and converting it into energy and other vital nutrients required for life.
Okay. Yes, Joel.
Nutrition is the study of the way food is taken in and used in the body.
Wow, great. You've got it right, Joel. So, is there anyone having another answer different from Giovanna's and then Joel?
It's my lesson. It's biology.
Yes, please. Yes, Nicole.
Nutrition is the way food is taken in and used by the body.
Great. So your answer resembles Joel's. So let's proceed. Nutrition refers to the process of taking in food and converting it into energy and other vital nutrients required for life. But we can also define it as Joelos and then Nicolos, which is taking in food and it is used by the body. So when we take in food, that food is converted into energy and also used it by the body. That energy we use, it's that food that we've taken, and it's the one that is converted into energy. So we have examples of nutrients that we eat. We have the vitamins, we have fats, we have proteins, carbohydrates, water, minerals, among others. So nutrition is a critical part of health and development in boosting the body's immunity strong. So nutrition, when we take in food, also our body will boost the immunity strongly. Hello, are we there? We must take nutrients.
Yeah, I'm getting you right.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We must take.
What? Okay.
Yes, please.
Why?
Yes, Philip or Viola.
No, it's my lesson.
Yes, please.
What is immunity?
We're doing lessons.
Yes, Philip.
Or edify.
Yes,
please. Edify, yeah,
which school?
There you have been having this one.
Which school?
Hello.
First, wait, and I see this one. If they allow you to chat.
They don't bring.
Hello,
Remember,
please
that's
get
good.
organized. Someone is asking what's immunity. So immunity is the ability of the body to fight diseases or the diseases that attack our body. When our body fights it, it's what we term as immunity, the ability of our body to fight diseases. Joe, I hope you've got it right. Oh, Philip, I hope you've got it right. That's immunity. So is there anyone with another concern? Hello. Yes, Joel.
How does nutrition boost the body's immunity?
Yeah. Any other person?
Another answer for nutrition.
Yes, please.
Nutrition is the process by which living organisms obtain, consume, and use food substances to maintain their life.
Okay, so someone is with a question. How does nutrition help in immunity? Who can help me in that before I give my concern? Yes, please. Hello. Okay, so as we have already said that nutrition is the process of taking in food and converting it into energy and other vital nutrients required for life. Now, someone has asked, how does nutrition help to boost our immunity? As we already know that nutrition concerns of a variety of nutrients, for instance, the vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, D, K, E, and so on. So we have the proteins, the carbohydrates, the water, etc. So you find that when you take a well-balanced diet of vitamins, you take the proteins, you take the carbohydrates, the water, and so on. You find that the body gets enough energy and also the support to fight against certain diseases. Now, for instance, the carbohydrates will provide us with energy. The proteins will defend us against some illnesses. The vitamins, each vitamin has its own role. So when you combine all those nutrients, you find that the body fights certain illnesses or diseases. So that's how it boosts our immunity strong. Yes, please, hope you've got it. Is there anyone with a question concerning nutrition or as far as where we are? Yes? Okay, since no any other concern, let's proceed. We must take nutrients in adequate amounts served in the right intervals in order to have a healthy and strong body. So not taking a 4 kilogram of portion only with beans, maybe. Remember that you're taking the carbohydrates and nutrients only. You have not added the vitamin, you've not got the water and so on. So you must eat every nutrient. At least you eat some of, at least you eat the vitamins, you eat a fat, you eat a protein, carbohydrates, but not eating only carbohydrates, neither proteins only. But you must eat when they're not in. You find that now the adolescent age there, people, you find them eating a kilogram of posho alone, and also maybe beans. So those of no great importance into our body, so the body will not have gained what's needed to fight diseases. So you must eat adequate amounts of food in right intervals in order to keep the body strong with a strong immunity or good immunity to fight against your illnesses. So the food is it's the only fuel which makes our body to get energy and then grow healthy, you know. You can't like take only water without food. It would not of great importance. You must eat food in order to make the body energetic and then to grow healthy. Have we got it, members? Now, is there a person with a question, with a concern? All right. So your nutrition as a person, as a growing person, as you now I'm with in this discussion, you need a large amount of carbohydrates, but these are not taken excessively. They should not be taken excessively, right? And also you combine them with fats and oils or the lipids, proteins, vitamins, which will help in brain development, because this is the right time that we need these foods, all the nutrients, because our brains are still growing. By the end, we shall reach in those 50s or 60s. That's when these foods, we shall need them the most. So, as we are growing up, we need some of these food nutrients, but mostly the carbohydrates to give us energy, the proteins, the vitamins, the fats and oils to boost our body to grow well and in a health situation. Not forgetting the clean boiled water accompanied to the foods we have eaten. So teenagers should not eat only one type of food. Should be like you should mix. You eat a vegetable, you eat a fruit, you add in a protein, a carbohydrate, so as to balance the body in fighting those illnesses or to boost your immunity and so on. So you must take the right nutrient, the right amount, and followed by or accompanied by clean drinking water. so as for the digestion to be easily or to quicken the digestion and hence the body to be helpful into our body. Yes, please. So members, do you have anyone with a concern or where he or she has not got milk well? Hello. Hello. Okay. So if I come to ask it for you or Pearl to ask me, what does poor nutrition lead us to when you've not like balanced your nutrition or balance the nutrients?
It is failing.
Yes. Yes, please. Hello. Someone had a concern, but maybe network problem. Okay, members, what does poor nutrition lead us into? If I'm to ask, if at all you don't have a good nutrition, maybe you starve or yes, mentally quasi,
Obesity.
Obesity, yes, please. You're copying my answers. Yes, Veronica.
It may lead to tooth decay.
If I'm to ask, what's tooth decay?
Tooth decay is when your teeth rot.
Yes, and when it rots? Yes, please.
They rot and they start falling out.
All right. Yes, Isabella. Thank you, Veronica. Yes, Isabella.
It leads to malnutrition.
Malnutrition, great. How does that malnutrition come about? Yes, please, Isabella.
Taking low.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Abigail.
It can also lead to high blood pressure.
And also lead to high blood pressure in which way? Okay, yes, Quez. Quez, I'm on you. Yes, please. Quez, I'm seeing your hand up. Do you have a concern? Okay. So I've had your answers all. Yes, Isabella.
I want to explain the one of malnutrition.
Of what?
Malnutrition.
Yes, please. Go on.
When you don't have enough food nutrients in the body.
All right. Thank you. Yes, Joel.
I'd like to add on tooth decay.
Okay, tooth decay. Thank you. Yes, Philip or Viola.
Tooth decay may also lead to blood poisoning.
Blood poison. Okay.
Blood poisoning.
Great. Your answer is right. Yes, Philip.
It may also lead to loss of weight.
Loss of weight. Okay. Because when you get that tooth decay, there you'll be now with appetite, and when the appetite loses, also your weight loses. So that's how the loss of weight comes about. Yes, Abigail.
Poor nutrition can increase blood pressure due to too much sodium in our diet, which can cause our body to retain fluids.
Oh, wow, great. your grade. You need to also come a medical personnel. Okay, yes, Abigail, already. Maybe, oh, Abigail. Okay, so poor nutrition may lead to obesity. And this obesity comes about when we take too much fats in the body or the oils we eat. The body gets like those fats and the lipids, they will be of no use, or the body won't manage in digesting them all. So the person becomes too much larger or big excessively past the normal weight, and the body it will be exposed to certain illnesses. For example, the diabetes mellitus or the diabetes mellitus, the tooth decay, the hypertension, among others. So when I talk about the diabetes mellitus is when someone's sugars are too high in that they cannot be controlled unless gone into a hospital or health center for help. So we have the cancers, for instance, or esophageal cancer, lung cancer, cancers of the intestines, among others. So also other members answers were right, and they have got them right and correct. So what does it indicate or teach you about? You should always have a balanced diet containing all food nutrients, not starving on only one food nutrient. For instance, every day you eat carbohydrate without mixing any fruit, any vitamin, any water, etc. So we should balance our nutrients or what we eat daily so as the body gets strong to boost our immunity. Okay. So we have gone at the third pattern or the third element. Yes, Vieti. Yes, Lucy.
What is the difference between a balanced diet and a balanced meal?
Balanced diet and a balanced meal?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So the difference is the similarity. Because when we talk about a balanced meal, it contains all food nutrients in the right proportion and at the right time. Yes, please. Okay, so when we talk about a balanced diet, as you hear it, it contains all food values and at the right proportion. You can't eat proteins when they are mashed and leaving other food nutrients alone when they are not balanced. So it's this, like a balanced meal is the same as a balanced diet. So hope you've got it.
Yes, teacher.
All right. So let's continue. Regular physical activity. We have the regular physical activity. Here, okay, who can elaborate more about it? What does physical regular activity mean? Yes, please. Hello. Yes, Veronica. Veronica, just laughing. Okay. Here, regular physical activity means exercising our body not eating only, but we should also have some exercises. So as for the food we have taken into to go into the digestion process and be useful to our body. So as an adolescent, you must engage in one of the exercises in order to keep the body growth free from some of the toxins and sweat out from the body, right? But when you eat food and you don't have any exercise done, your body will be of no use, neither the food you have taken in, it will be no of use. But we should accompany those, that the nutrients we have taken, the hygiene we have onto our body, plus the activity or the physical activity. Right? Who of you does so after eating food? Maybe even not even after eating food. Who does some exercises? And which exercises do you do, if I'm to ask? Yes, Nicole.
I skip the rope.
Skip the rope. Okay. Whom do you skip with or alone?
My sister and my friends.
Oh, wow. That's great. Keep it up. Then, Jovial.
I run around. I run around.
Run around. How many times?
5 times.
5 times.
We play netball.
Okay, wow. Which part do you play in netball? Which position?
Center.
Hey. Okay, yes,
Shooter.
Okay.
I like jogging every morning.
Do you jog every morning?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so those exercises, they help our body to use the food we have taken in, or to also keep our muscles and bones strong. When you exercise around, the bones and muscles are stronger, hence keeping our immunity strong, hence okay, exercises are highly recommended for adults and even the disabled children. They are also not ignored in carrying out their exercise. Now, for instance, a disabled child, maybe when he or she doesn't walk, he or she is just rolled in a wheelchair. Also, that wheeling around the chair is an exercise. You shouldn't ignore them. Even an adult now, like the elderly or those people in the 80s, the 90s, they can also walk around and helping their body again to fight some of the illnesses that may affect their bodies. Have some health exercises. For instance, the cycling, as you already see that one cycling around on a bike, have walking around, swimming, like with those exercises that make your body contract and relax. So those exercises are the most constantly exercises. Like, yes, Margaret.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, please.
Teacher, when we were in RP7, they told us that when you exercise, you release like the unwanted, what is called excrete from the body. But you have said all the nutrients, including the fats and whatever, are needed in the body. How come they are called unwanted?
Yay, okay, I've got you right. So now, when you're talking to, like when you eat those nutrients, for instance, the fats and oils, so most of them, or what you have taken it all, it's not important. Okay, it's important at that right time, but still you have to excrete the old one now. And they will be converted into sweat, some toxins that will need to be moved outside the body for the new ones come into the body. So you have to exercise as you sweat and those fats go away from the body because you've eaten the new ones. Veronica, are we together?
Yes, teacher.
Right. So we have the fourth element, and that's the health awareness. Health awareness, awareness of the possible ways of acquiring diseases. For instance, the congenital abnormalities or congenital anomalies. So if I come to elaborate more about health awareness, is when you realize that you're sick and you seek for medical attention from the health facility or from the hospital. So when you come about your body that's not great doing as daily it's doing, you have to seek for medical attention. So awareness of possible ways of acquiring diseases, e.g., congenital anomalies. Congenital abnormalities, these are diseases that a person is born with since from birth. You're born with sickle cell disease, it won't go away. You're born with it. So that disease that you're born with it is what we term as congenital anomalies or congenital abnormalities. So the moment you come up that your body is not doing well, or it's not doing as it is, as it being normal, so you have to seek for medical attention. So we have some of the routes, how diseases can enter into our body, or how can diseases enter into our body, or come into contact to our body. One, we have the sexual route. Another, we have the airborne, the waterborne, and also the direct contact. So those are some of the routes how can diseases can enter into our body. The sexual route. This, as you hear, sexual. Through having sex with somebody or unprotected sex with somebody, and then you can acquire some of the diseases. Through this, we have HIV/AIDS. So if at all one has sex with another, and that sex is not protected, maybe with a condom or any other thing, you acquire some of the diseases, and most of the diseases are incurable, or they are not treated and they go away. We have HIV/AIDS. Once you acquire the HIV/AIDS, the treatment that are given just reduces on the signs and the symptoms, but that HIV/AIDS doesn't go from the body. We have the gonorrhea, but that one can be cured and go away. We have the candidiasis, we have the syphilis. So what I tell you that we should have, at least we should have sex at the right time and with the right person. If at all now, like at the year of 18, 19, 20, you don't have to just have sex with any person you don't trust. You have to first go to the hospital, test yourself, and then maybe you can proceed, but not at your age. You first grow and then you have it. Yes, you could also get life-threatening experiences. For instance, now the teenage pregnancies, which can lead you to abortions and at times death. Now a person of 16 years or 15 years can get pregnant unknowingly, and the pregnancy can't be removed. And when he or she attempts to remove it, that's what we call the abortion, she might end up losing her life. So the sexual route, that's what we can acquire some of the diseases, and it can lead to life-threatening experiences like the death and then the abortion. Anyone with a question on the sexual route? Yes, please. Okay, so another route is the airborne. As you hear it, airborne. We can acquire illnesses from like into the hair or into air. We have the whooping cough, we have the COVID-19. It's so COVID-19, who has ever suffered of it? If I'm to ask COVID-19. Yes, please. We all know COVID-19, the most illness that is affecting the country. We have chickenpox, we have the measles, we have tuberculosis. All those diseases are spread through air. That's why they are called airborne diseases. We have whooping cough, we have COVID-19, we have chickenpox, measles, and then the TB. So if at all you come into or nearby, that person with a TB, whooping cough, or COVID-19, and then that person coughs, the microbes will move into air and then come to you, who is not affected. That's how we acquire the airborne diseases. The microbes that spread the whooping cough, the COVID-19 move into air. That's why we will protect ourselves with masks so as not to acquire most of the diseases like COVID-19. So we have got also the waterborne. Yes, Veronica?
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, please.
How come chickenpox is airborne?
Yes, please.
How come chickenpox is airborne?
Yeah, okay. Chickenpox is acquired in two ways. It can be airborne and it can be direct contact.
Oh, okay.
We have waterborne illnesses or diseases. These are got when you come into contact with dirty water or contaminated water. And also when you use limited water or when you use the water that's not enough for your body. For instance, now you're washing your eyes. With just little water, you acquire the trachoma of the eyes, you acquire the typhoid, you acquire the cholera, the dysentery, among other illnesses. So those are waterborne illnesses. We have typhoid, we have cholera, we have dysentery, among others. So we have also direct contact illnesses or diseases that are got when you come up into contact with the affected person. We have measles. Now, if you're with a person affected with measles and then you come into contact body to body or skin to skin, you also acquire the measles that person is having. You also acquire that one. Then we have Ebola. Ebola, have you ever seen a person with Ebola?
Yes.
Yes, how does that person present? Yes, Alice?
No, I don't know.
You don't know, but you know that you've ever seen of that person. So, a person with, yes, Joel? Joel?
The person loses blood through the body openings.
Yes, you're right. So when that person is losing blood in every opening of that person, and then you come into contact with it, you also acquire the Ebola that person is having. We have the mumps. The mumps. When the mumps, hope we know it. When the lymph nodes of the mandibular are inflamed. Now these are when they are inflamed. These the lymph nodes of the mandibular part. When they are inflamed and you also come into contact with that person, you also get the mumps. Hello there. Okay, another element is sleep patterns or maintaining regular sleep patterns. Having a regular sleep promotes also proper health. Like at least sleeping for 8 hours in a night, it promotes proper brain growth. At least you sleep for 8 hours in a night, you wake up when you're freshen up or when the brain is fresh and some growth will be there. So you shouldn't be on WhatsApp every time, playing games all the night, and you just sleep for 2 hours. It will be of no great importance. You should have at least 8 hours for sleep, and the brain will be growing and the health will be better. So, as we are concluding, maintaining the above elements keeps life healthy, happy, and in a good life. You should be able to attend class when like your body is healthy. The attending class will be easier without interruptions, and this in turn helps you improve grades now from getting maybe an F to a distinction. Hope we have been together. Thanks for listening, and also for the questions I've been getting.
Thank you very much, our doctor, for the presentation and for sharing with us about the issues related to health. Learners, our students, I also thank you very much for turning up, for participating, for giving feedbacks and your questions. I think we are learning a lot from these lessons we are bringing to you. Like we said, today has been a unique day for us, not academics, but health talk. Among the many things I've heard, there were issues related to nutrition. I think learners, we need to look at how we eat, our hygiene at home. Now we are at home, it is our responsibility as learners to help our parents. We shouldn't wait for our mom or dad to tell us, please clean this or do this. Let it be our own responsibility. Our exercise is also very, very important. Try to do some exercises. Don't just sit and do WhatsApping from morning up to evening. You're going to get some sicknesses that you will not understand. So exercise, even just around the compound, you can move around, do some stretching, run around. Yes, you jump. The main point is to ensure that we keep healthy. Our healthy awareness as people who are living is very important to us. Our sleeping pattern is also very important. Don't keep yourself on the phone from evening up to morning, WhatsApping. Some of us, we sleep with the phones besides our head or on the same mattress. No, that is not healthy. The phones can also explode. Remember that. So be very careful with your health. Otherwise, I really appreciate the parents who have also joined us for this session. I also appreciate the teachers who have joined this session. Thank you very, very much for joining us. I don't know whether Mr. Dumba is with us on the call.
Yes, Mr. Gwal, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yes, yes, you're
we
welcome.
We have some learners who have been so active this week. Will you please help us identify them and we give them a round of applause?
Yes, we have some learners who have been very active, If I forget you, you can still also tell us in the chat that, teacher, you have forgotten about my name and I've been active. So let me try to see from those who are present. We have Isabella Owembabazi. We have Abigail. We have Joel. We have Nicole. We also have Jovia. I'm trying to check. Yes, Keith. These learners have really been very active, asking questions, answering questions from the teacher or the teachers. It is not only from this session. I think these learners, they deserve some round of applause. Thank you very much, those members. Members, as you're joining the meeting, join with your right name so that we may easily identify you by your names. Yes, Mr. Dumba, those are the learners that I have with me at the moment. May we please hear from you, sir?
I want to thank our learners for being here with us today. We want to remind you that this learning platform is not only on academics. We want to help you excel academically, excel in your talents, and then we want to help you with counseling. We have a counselor with us. Please, when you have a challenge, you can inbox any of us and we get a counselor to guide you. And then we also want to nurture your dreams. We want to see what you want to be. Is there a way we can help you people achieve your dreams? As we grow up, we have dreams. When I grew up, as I was growing up, I wanted to be a pilot. Along the way, I wanted to be a doctor. So I kept on changing professions and dreams until finally I found that teaching was my calling. And that's why I'm a teacher now. Now, for you at your age, you'll get many dreams, you'll get many ideas along the way. We want to be there with you. We don't want to dictate what you're going to be. We want to nurture that dream. We want to help you achieve that dream. So among those things, we are not going to concentrate only on academics, but we are going to see that you have a counselor with you along the way. We want to see that you have someone who can guide you and advise you on the careers available. And then those who have talents, we are also there for you. I want to thank Isabella Owembabazi very especially. I just read your mail this morning and you have given us 2 good pieces of your work. Thank you so much, Isabella, for using the email platform also. And I want to encourage all learners on this platform. Those who have Twitter, please go and search for Senior1UG. It's one word. Senior, let me see whether I can write this down. Go to your Twitter account, Instagram, and TikTok account and search for Senior1UG. That's our handle. That's our account across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram. Please follow us, ask questions, promote us, tell your friends about us. We are going to be the biggest learning platform in Uganda. And we are going to be with you for this journey of 4 years, and we want you to be the best at whatever you do at school. We want you people to be our ambassadors when you are at school. We want you to be the best when it comes to academics. We want to groom leaders. We want to see leaders out of you. If there's anyone here who wants to be a leader in their school, inbox us. We are going to guide you. We are going to teach you how to write speeches, how to talk in public, how to lead fellow learners, all that. So please don't fear. We are here for you. We are your other parents besides your father and mother. So please.